This is Eileen Fee of Transform Your Body Fitness. I'm a physical therapist and a fitness coach. So the interesting thing is I normally give you exercises to improve your function. Today, we're going to do something a little different, and I'm actually going to use functional activities and golf to inspire us to actually learn and improve a yoga move. I know, sounds crazy, but stick with me. All right, now if you have a golf club or a cane or a chair, grab any or all of those. Now when you go to pick something up, you know, a lot of times people struggle because of knee pain, because of back pain. And one of the things that as a physical therapist that I've been able to give as a tip is what I call the golfer's pickup. So I need a putter, any golf club, but a putter because this is what they do on the golf course and it has a flat surface. So what a golfer does when he goes to pick up the golf ball, he leans on the putter, he starts to bend at his waist, he's keeping his back straight, he's keeping his supporting leg straight, and he goes and he picks up the golf ball and stands back up. So the interesting thing, that reminds me of, if you're familiar at all with yoga, which I hope to inspire you to try yoga. If you already haven't tried yoga, please, it's for everybody. There's modifications. So the move I'm going to show you is an advanced move, but as you just saw, you're kind of doing an advanced move when you have to pick something up, even though I showed you an easy way. But this move I'm going to show you in yoga is called half moon. So again, see the similarities? Knee straight, keeping your back straight. You're going down, you're going to reach for the floor as if you were going to reach for the golf ball. But in yoga, the half moon, the other leg is out, and then you're turning your body and you're trying to look up at the hand that's up overhead. That's not an easy move. I admit that. I couldn't always do that, and in fact, I still don't do it perfect. I do yoga, and I do yoga because it brings in strength and balance and core work. I'm actually breathing a little heavy. You're getting cardiovascular benefits. Didn't seem like you would. It's a move that hits the whole body. And as you could see, you're kind of doing it, you know, functionally similar to what you're doing with half moon. So one is kind of almost feeding into the other. But I want to use the golf club for a second to show you how you could take that advanced move and maybe make it a little easier and practice, because it is an advanced move. So you take the golf club, and just as I was showing you before, when the golfer goes to pick up the ball, he does this. So again, it's a similar move. Now for some people, they have neck problems. So even though the half moon requires you to look up to do the full blown out move, you don't always have to look up. You don't have to worry about that. You're still getting benefits without turning your neck. So if you have neck problems, don't turn your neck. Keep your neck and your face facing down. But the idea is, again, this is the move. This is the golfer's pickup. So if you wanted to mess around with looking up, or if you wanted to actually, you know, drop the putter, because look, your hand is already half up. That may be enough for some people. They may need to practice just being like this. But every once in a while, get it up a little higher. Get your arm 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 up a little higher. And again, you don't have to look up. So even if it's like this. Now, if you didn't have a putter or a cane, you can use chair. All right? Same idea. Your arm is actually already partially up. See that? So if you have to, see what I'm doing? I'm leaning on the chair. I'm letting go. So you're starting to get used to that balanced position, that amount of core work that you need to pull in to do that move, okay? So you just play with that. Sometimes it's even with your back leg. You may not be able to get your back leg all the way up. You may have to play with trying to get that up and keep your balance. And then every once in a while, lift your arm up a little higher. A little higher. A little higher. And then maybe you can go full tilt. These kind of things take time. Not that I consider myself a yoga guru. Say that 10 times. But I practice this. You know, it sounds weird, but when I drop something, I'll kind of do that. I'll do that move. So when I drop something, you do the golfer's pickup, and then I think before I pick the object up, let me get a little practice in. So my point is, for a lot of people, they say, first of all, I can't do yoga. Secondly, they say, I can't bend down to pick something up off the floor. Well, here's a safe way, even if you have back and knee problems. And thirdly, people say, I have no time to exercise. Even if you just did a move like that, it works your whole body. Like I said, there's balance, there's strength, there's flexibility, there's core work. And as you hear, again, it gets you a little bit out of breath, gets your heart pumping. There are cardiovascular benefits. More and more people are beginning to realize that doing one move or two moves like that, which doesn't take up a lot of time, which impacts your function. You have to pick things up off the floor anyway. This is a better way of exercising than going to a class that's an hour long that you have to drive to and drive back, and take time out and figure out where in your schedule you even have 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes you don't. You have just a couple minutes to do a move like that. It's time efficient. It's functional efficient. It's skill efficient, because these are skills that you need in life. It required balance to do that work. So this is the kind of thing, as we get older, you need to be able to activate those muscles that will help your balance. As time goes on, things deteriorate, and unfortunately, the balance goes. And that's where you hear people falling and breaking their hip. And, it just seems that their health spirals downward. When you're able to do these things now and work and build the skill now to be able to activate those muscles for when you need them the most, that's why it's about staying as healthy as you can for as long as you can. Try doing these kind of what I call functional, efficient moves that do not take a lot of time, but actually impact the health of your body better than being on a bike or a treadmill for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or even an hour. Try this. Build this into your life. There's more tips like this to come. It's about staying as healthy as you can for as long as you can. Have a great day, everybody.